All right, so welcome everyone to Mobility and Flexibility. This is week 2. Coach Julio, nice to see everyone again. So, let's go ahead and begin. So, we'll start on the chair. We'll do some stand-up stretches and then some floor. We spent little time stretching on the floor last week, so we'll try to do more of that today. So, let's go ahead and just looking left to right here. We'll retract right now and work with our facial exercises. I forgot about those. It's been a minute. So. Hi Ella, how are you? You got your scarf inside of the house? Yeah, it's chilly this morning. Let's go up and down. Yesterday was really cold. I went for a run with one of my alumni, and we started at 7. It was about 35 degrees in Cerritos, and about 8 o'clock, I thought it'd be warmer. And no, it was just 38, a little bit warmer, but not like 50 like I thought it was gonna be. But all right, so let's just again just facial exercises. So open your mouth as wide as you can. Then without closing it, look up and then bring your lower jaw towards your nose, feeling a nice stretch on your neck. So let's do about 10 of those. So open wide and shut. So you should feel all of this going here. So three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Let's go ahead and just light palpation. So just gentle touches from your earlobes down your jawline, right here. And let's go from the end of the sides of our eyes down to the side of our face. And again, this is just to kind of work out, tying up our facial muscles, our skin a little bit more. If anyone has any secrets to keeping your skin nice and firm, feel free to share because I'm noticing a little bit more wrinkles than what I'm used to. So let's go ahead and grab our knuckles and then just gently just rub up cheeks. I remember when I saw my first gray hair, and then I just thought it was some anomaly, and then they just kept popping out a little bit more and more.
Hey,
And
those are not anomalies. Haha.
I mean, when I was 18 or 19 years old, I was like, what? Like, what's this? And then, all right, so now let's puff up our cheeks with air, and then left to right. Just kind of move that air bubble. Really, your cheeks will probably get sore. Mine's usually do from doing this one. And then move that air bubble to your upper lip, lower lip. And relax. Okay, good. We're gonna go ahead and inhale for about 4 seconds through our nose and exhale through our lips. Make a little windpipe, not a huge open jawline, so just a little windpipe. So inhale for about 4 seconds and then exhale. Release all of it. Your core should get tight and slightly out of breath. Relax again. Let's do two more. Last one. It should be a little tight. That works. All right, let's go ahead and do our neck circles. So just bring your head down, your right side, upper back, left shoulder, full range of motion. I think we have one or two new people in here, so welcome. So this is a class where we just stretch and it's pretty relaxing, hopefully. If you don't want to hear me talk, feel free to just mute me and watch. And yeah, you could always have some music on your background. Switch. I attempted several years ago to have calming music on this class, but it was just either you couldn't really hear it, or it was too loud, or it was just kind of mess with the audio. So I just removed the music. All right, so let's go ahead and then we're still gonna continue with our neck. So sit on that left hand, bring that right hand over, and allow that elbow to drop. And again, if you have anyone has any requests on muscle groups or joints you'd like to work on a little bit more, feel free to share that on the chat. And I think I'm supposed to start doing drops next week or in 2 weeks. So if you're in here, you're safe. If you know someone that hasn't logged in, they might be out. So we'll switch. Sit on that right hand now. Reach over. And again, we're sitting on that hand just so that shoulder stays put, doesn't move. No. So now let's go ahead and then just both hands just pop back part of our head and then just slightly drop those elbows forward or down. Light stretch in the back of the neck. We don't want to really pull on that. We don't want to hurt ourselves, so just light stretch. Relax. Let's go ahead and do snow angels. Just right here. And again, I'll post a recording on the front page in case you miss a future class. That's usually what happens. Recordings will be on the Canvas page. You can always follow along. And this is I would recommend, even if we only meet once a week, to either watch the recording or a different recording that's mobility, and flexibility. YouTube channel has a lot of stuff. Uh, there's probably about 100 mobility videos on there. Um, but I would recommend doing this type of session maybe 2 or 3 times per week, just to kind of keep the joints healthy. Okay, and then next we're gonna go ahead and then just kind of do a shoulder press motion. If you're the type that really doesn't like to like work out, but you want to stay healthy, I think stuff like this is definitely worth doing. Um, like myself, I enjoy running. I somewhat enjoy the gym. Gets boring sometimes. I hate doing ab workouts. I like having abs if I could have them, but I hate doing ab workouts. Um, so yeah, but obviously I think we all want to be healthy. It's just not the funnest all the time. Walks are nice too. So let's bring that right arm across. Yeah, like the YouTube video earlier, I think if just walks after dinner, I think that helps too, or after meals. Just keep moving. I have my half marathon this Saturday. I don't know how I feel about it. Um, which I think I'm in better shape, running wise, but all of December I didn't work out very much, in the gym, so we'll see. Um, So, working our shoulders a little bit, so just shoulder circles, so up, forward, down, back. First, up, back, down, forward. Continue with our shoulders and our neck here. So just shoulders are back, and I want you to bring your head forward and back. Okay, and we're doing this without moving our torso. So if you need to hold on to your chair because you feel like you're moving your torso, then hold on to it. Forward, back, forward. That stretching pose. So this one, I usually like sitting towards the front of my chair, so I have a little bit more room. So I'm gonna reach up towards the ceiling, keeping that back straight all the way down and come through. Reach towards the top. Down. Yeah. Oh. Go for 8 of these. 8. Awesome. Okay. Very good. Reach up towards the ceiling. Push. Go right. Lean right. Lean left. And let's go ahead and just work a little bit more on the shoulder. Bring that elbow up and just drop that forearm forward. Back. And just a reminder, tomorrow, so every Thursday at 7, I have a group at Long Beach City College. This is 7 p.m., so I know it's a little bit later. But just in case you are one of those folks that enjoys a walk in the evening, I have a group that's meeting for runs, jogs, or walks. And but if you want any more details on that, let me know. But yeah, we meet every Thursday at Long Beach City College. So go up, drop. We've met twice already. Um, so this would be our third meeting or our fourth meeting. I think we tried meeting on a Sunday, and I was just trying to do it on Thursday nights. And then that first day was a good turnout. And some of the folks were like, let's meet on Sunday mornings. I'm like, all right, I'll be there if you guys want to. And then about 70% of them canceled last minute. So I was like, okay, forget Sunday mornings. We're gonna just stick to Thursdays. So yeah, let's go up here and open wide. Go as far back as you can. Close up. Just bringing them as far back. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of a back stretch. So just you're in your chair, legs are pointing forward, and then keep them there. And your trunk is rotating to the right. We're just holding for about 20 to 25 seconds. Take deep breaths. Might be able to go a little bit further. Switch. We'll do a little bit of work for our arms. So just cross shoulder tap. And then air quality, still pretty bad. Um, I know you can't visibly see smoke from the fires, but I think we're gonna have some lingering ash for quite some time. Um, our athletic trainer at Long Beach, she said it's just something we gotta like possibly tolerate for the next 2 years, possibly, that the air quality in the area might be somewhat you know, well, yeah, I wouldn't say permanently, but for the next 2 years, it might just kind of hang out for a bit until it kind of just settles off. But and not that it's going to be terrible, but it's definitely not ocean breeze, like, clear skies and all that stuff. So just be mindful. I already noticed two of my runners that typically deal with allergies or asthma. I have to keep a closer eye on them. So just keep that in mind. I hope she's wrong, but yeah, it's see. Let's go hip opener. So move a little bit closer to the front of the chair.
We just need rain.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what will help a lot.
yeah, it's just it's wild.
We'll have it this weekend.
Oh, I hope
Hopefully, I hope it's
that's the
after
case.
9 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
I hope it's after my race.
Wonderful. I will make a party here on my own, dancing to the rain.
The last time it rained before my race, I had to run 2 extra miles because I kept slipping from the monkey bars.
Uh,
So I don't want to run 15 miles on Saturday. But yeah, but rain would be nice. Yeah, I feel like the last 2 or 3 years we got a bit spoiled with rain and snow in December and January, and this year, yeah, it's definitely cold, but yeah, we could use some moisture a little bit. Between that right ankle and here, performance stretch. So again, if you have back issues, this is one that could help with that. So just stretching that piriformis. Have you guys been able to find eggs? I'm having trouble finding eggs at Costco or egg whites. Even almond milk for Julian. Push down. So yeah, so let's push down. We usually get like a case of like 60 eggs at Costco for like $15. And then now I had to go to Vons yesterday and get 12 for $9, I think. But yeah, it's considering getting a chicken or two now to have in the backyard.
I go to Costco in Garden Grove and I have seen, but I haven't seen as many as they used to be.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's is still a good bet, Julio, for eggs. That's where we're going.
Oh.
All right. I'll tell my wife
Mhm.
that.
And they're still reasonable too. They only let you get 2, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mm.
I sometimes get yelled at if I spend an extra 50 cents on a certain food item. So I'll let my wife handle the grocery shopping sometimes. Which you spend how much on that pineapple? Like it's good. I'm gonna eat it. Performance is great. Josefina's finally here. Haven't seen you in like 2 months, Josefina.
Good morning, Julio.
Good morning. I
Mm.
was about to drop you. Let's
It's
push
only
down.
1 month.
Push down.
Are we gonna continue the class at the same time?
Yes, at 9. Yep.
Monday and Wednesdays.
Monday and Wednesdays. Yeah. Monday, just Martin Luther King holiday. So, and I believe there might be like a President's Day sometime next month.
Okay.
I remember as a kid, I used to love February because I felt like we had every other Monday off. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and then we start next week.
What's that?
And then I start next week.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're fine.
Okay. I
Good
just
luck.
arriving from vacation.
Oh, lucky you.
That's the benefit that my husband is retired too.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's why. But we are at home now and we going to start the routine.
Good.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. See you Monday.
Okay, Gina, take care.
Bye bye.
Can't wait to retire myself.
Oh no, you are too young.
I got like another, I don't know, hopefully 20 years. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead. I'm not trying to retire too late. Let's bring that right leg up and then extend. I just gotta stay busy. My neighbor retired, I think over the summer or early fall, and yeah, that man is every day is doing some project in the front yard or yeah, so it's kind of neat. Just extend and just push. Push and then leg up. Okay, we're gonna do 8 of our no hand standing up squats. So again, if you're pretty advanced and you're comfortable with these, you could do the single leg. So we'll do 12 total. So 12 both legs, or you could do 6 and 6 if you want to do one at a time. So again, if you're gonna do individually, just extend that leg and come up, or you could just keep that leg planted and use it to stabilize your body. And if that seems like too much, then just do the no hands here and stand up, and then come back up, back down. Okay. So a total of 12. Ready, begin. I think I'm gonna do 4, 4, and 4. So 4 starting off together. Kind of get comfortable with it. We don't want to do too much rocking. So that's my 4 there. And I'm gonna elevate my right leg. That's 1, 2. We're just working on balance and strength. That's 4 on my left leg. I'm gonna elevate my left leg. Whoop, and there I go. I could. Sometimes you'll notice that one leg needs a little bit more help than another, so just be mindful. Once you've done your 12, we'll go ahead and just finish off with our last chair exercise, which is gonna be our ABCs on our ankles. Again, just ankles, just trace the letters of the alphabet. And then we'll go to our standing shoulder stretches. Switch. Very good. All right, and then before we stand up, let's just feet are flat on the floor, and then just scratch. Bring your toes towards your heels. sorry. So yeah, so we're just kind of scratching on the floor. So again, so we're here, our feet are here, and then just bring your toes and okay. Look, guys, you see my feet. There's not much movement going on, but I'm just clawing at the floor with my feet. And again, just working on our arches. The arches come in all sizes. You could be flat-footed like a duck, like me. And if you have nice medium arches, then you might have pretty healthy arches. Hopefully they don't hurt. But sometimes if you need support, you might have to use that because that arch might be collapsing. And if you have really, really high arches, sometimes it's just the tendons being a little bit more firm. And I've seen people with really tight, high arches that once they don't really work out or those arches start to drop, their shoe size increases by 2 or 3 shoe sizes because their arch just kind of gives in and then the foot lengthens. So it's pretty common sometimes with some folks. So, all right, I'm gonna throw my shoes back on. Let's grab a broomstick or a foam roller, some type of like pole that we could stretch out our shoulder right now. So I'll give you about a minute or two. Get those items. Some water if you like. Give you another minute. I'm gonna grab some water. There we go. So we got our foam roller. We got my foam roller here. It could be a broomstick. It could be a mop. It could be a bat. So yeah, so we have that. Let's go ahead and just begin. So we'll just go up and down right here. Just warm up. We have 17 folks. Awesome. Well, 16 if you count me up. And then just go left to right. And then let's focus on that left shoulder. So now we're swinging that left shoulder up. And we'll do 8 on each movement. 4. A little bit with each one. Try to get a little bit more range of motion. So just apply with this bottom hand. Just apply a little bit more height. And let's go 30 degrees forward. $60. This is where my shoulder popping begins. Yep, there it is. Usually that 60 degrees, my shoulder just pops. That's 2 pops out of 7. All right, and let's go 90 degrees. So right straight forward. And we'll go back. So now bring that arm back. That left arm starts coming back now. All right, let's go on that right side now. So right arm comes up. Right, 30 degrees. So 30 degrees forward. Sixty. Ninety, right in front of you. Now straight back. Back behind the back. And up and down. And then we're gonna bring the arms back. Give me a nice pop on my shoulder with that one. All right, so that covers our shoulder. Now we're gonna transition to the floor. So grab your yoga mat and let's go onto the floor. So. And if you don't have a yoga mat, you're okay. Just make sure you're somewhere comfortable on the floor. Hopefully, I have cement right under this, so it's not the comfiest for me. Over this camera a little bit. So here, we're just gonna drop down to the floor. So we're right here. Just lay flat. You can reach forward if you like. Just lay there. Let's go ahead and just get on our elbows. I'm gonna have to scoot the camera back up because I'm like right almost out of frame. So it's on your elbows. Hands go where your elbows were. And you're almost gonna do like a push-up, but just extend. And make sure it's not uncomfortable. You don't want to hurt yourself. If you can, just face forward. Don't look around. Usually when any movement that you're activating your back, you don't want to mess with your neck too much. So just have it align with your back. I've thrown out my neck muscles several times by just looking around or not being focused. So from here, we're gonna bring our glutes to our heels in one movement, okay? So bring your glutes up and drop them to your heels. You could drop your elbows. And relax, okay? So from here, we're gonna go with the cat-cow. All right, so we're here and we're gonna go up, inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Very good. From here, we're gonna shuffle to the left, so just your knees stay in place. Hands shuffle to the left side, arch up, and bring your glutes back. Hold for about 30 seconds. Reset. Come back. Roll over to your right side. We're here and then arch up. And bring your glutes back. Should feel the stretch on your left side, your left ribs. Very good. All right. We're also gonna work on our hip flexors a little bit, so let me just adjust the camera a little bit more here. We're just working on our hip flexors a little bit, so we're here kneeling, and I go to my head, and back up. Here, and we're gonna bring that leg out and lean forward. Okay. So if you miss that, we're kneeling. Right leg comes out and then lean forward. All right, you'll come up, turn your torso towards that leg and lean forward towards it. So. That hamstring. All right, we're gonna switch sides. So if we're still kneeling, right leg comes out, Or just let it stretch out a little bit on its own. And once it feels pretty nice and relaxed, and you don't feel like you're gonna cramp, then lean forward. Come up, rotate your torso and lean towards that leg. We're gonna get on our side on the floor. Get in here, and then all we're doing is bringing this top right leg as far up as we can. And once you can't go any further, just drop it. And then just hold it there hold it for about 30 seconds. Let's swing that right leg as far back as we can. And then do the same thing. So swing it back and drop it. Switch sides. Right side. And here, bring that leg forward. And swing it forward and drop that heel. Bring it back, as far back as you can. And drop it. Okay. All right, once we're here, let's do our book openers. Okay, so to be one of our last ones. So remember this one, our hands are stacked, knees over, our hips over our hip, legs are slightly tucked in, knee over your knee, heel on your heel. We're here, and then just follow your hand all the way back slowly and bring it back. So about 5 seconds one way and 5 seconds back. We're gonna do 8 on each side. 2, so just follow with your head all the way as far back as you can. 3, 5, 4, Right, got 8 in, gonna switch sides. From here, stack, and then bring it back. No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, last one before we conclude our session. You're gonna get into sit-up position, arms extended to your side, and you're just gonna drop your knees to the left while keeping your back to the floor and then to the right. Okay, so we're gonna do 6 on each side. Put 6 on each side. That should do it for today. So, yeah, good stuff, everyone. Just gonna make the announcement. I just had someone while they were in class, subscribe to the channel. So if you haven't yet, that's on the front page. Feel free to subscribe, and again, you won't miss a beat. And yeah, and I just put all the recordings on there. There's some recordings there from like 5 years ago, so you could always go back if you want to get a different workout. And you'll know what year we might be in based on the location of the backdrop, since I've moved like 3 or 4 different times in the last 5 years. So you'll see you see the places I lived at previously. So any questions before we head out? No questions. Questions? Oh, Estrella, or did someone have one?
No, I was just gonna say thank you.
Yeah, of course. No,
Thank
appreciate you.
you.
And yeah, and remember, we didn't meet on Monday, so if you didn't work out on Monday, make sure you work out this weekend. And if there is a storm coming, definitely try to work out before that. And what my recommendation is air quality in the morning and in the evening is
Yes.
probably the best. We've had
Mhm.
practice at 1 p.m. and I ran with the team, and it's like night and day compared to how dry it is at 1 p.m. compared to the morning.
Mm.
So just bundle up because it is cold, until like 9 or 10, and then it's warm, and then it's cold again at like 2 or 3. So, but great. I'll see everyone next Monday. So,
Hi, Julio. My
you.
name's Jody. I have a quick question for
Sure.
you. I'm new, just joining today. So do you by chance also, I understand about the Monday, I signed up for that, and Wednesday, do you have additional classes like this at some other college? I know you mentioned about Long Beach with walking,
No.
but do you,
Yeah, so no, so in the summer, these classes will go Monday through Saturday. So in the summer, there's 6 classes.
Great.
But during the spring and the fall, well, year round, I also coach track and cross country at Long Beach City College.
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, so I usually balance both. But yeah, but that's why I was mentioning in the the walking group out there that we have.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
We
Alright.
also have classes, not with you, but with Celia.
Yes, yeah.
That's on Thursday and Sunday. Thursday at 6, I am attending both. Thursday at 6 and Sundays at 9 a.m.
Carmen, does she
Yeah, the
take,
mixology is not the same, but it's something. It's
does
good.
she take it slow?
Yes, she does. She does much lower and she doesn't do weights. That's why I like both because they're different.
Okay. Very,
She's
very
nicer
good to
than me.
know.
But yeah, like you were saying about the level, there might be some workouts where might be some like a little bit lighter, easier for our more fitter folks, or maybe too extreme. If we're starting with working out. But it's just based on your own efforts. So, if I ever mention let's do 10 to 15 of these and you can only manage like 5 or 8, don't feel obligated or bad if you can't do a little bit more. And then also if I do sometimes exercises for duration, I might say we're gonna do jumping jacks for 50 seconds, but we could stop at 20, you could stop at 30 or at 40, whenever you like. So
Julio, here's my question for you then. So part of the reason why I'm doing this is I have very bad arthritis throughout my body, but especially in my knees, they're bone on bone, right? So come August, I'm going to be having a complete knee replacement. So as far as jumping jacks, I mean, I could do the sitting, and do the
Right.
arm, but I'm just wondering, do you suggest ways to modify things?
yeah, so I usually have modifications, like we do like the slide step jacks instead of like jumping jacks. If
Okay.
we're doing like bunny hops, which is like almost like a jump rope simulation.
Okay.
I just have folks do calf raises.
Okay,
So
great.
if it's anything like I know, and it bothered me too. I know once I tried like jumping lunges, and
Uh-huh.
I think like 90% of us, including myself, kind of fell apart after.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Alright.
we eliminated that. So yeah, so I definitely listen to everyone's feedback.
Okay.
And then but if there's a movement like we were doing the chair exercises with the standing up. So that's great for balance if you ever hurt your
Yes.
arm or your wrist. So I know we started initially with that just with both our feet and no hands. And then then we practice with like our leg extended. And once we develop that strength and balance, then you could just do it on one leg. So yeah, so there's definitely a learning curve, I would say.
Okay. Good. All right.
But there's always accommodations. And
Right.
I don't think and any strength class that we have, which is usually on Monday, is focused more on the equipment that you have at home. So if you feel like the equipment that you have at home is too heavy, then you could go to like Marshall's or Ross, and you could find like a nice deal there for lighter dumbbells.
Okay.
And if you feel like you need to get stronger and your equipment's too light, then it might just be time to upgrade. But I would say, yeah, I don't think. I mean, if there's like a very unique movement that there's no alternative for it, then we might just have to like take that time off and just recover during that set. But even
Right.
for like burpees, we've had burpees before, and we do like an inchworm instead of burpees,
Okay.
which is not as intense, but you're still working out the same muscle groups. So
Great.
yeah, so
Okay. Thank you. You came highly recommended by Chris Costco.
oh, appreciate it. Yeah, Chris is awesome, and yeah, this
Yes.
is I'm starting my 6th year, so yeah, so it's been great. So
Congrats.
all right,
Okay.
appreciate you folks. All right, I'll see you folks on Monday.
Monday, have a
All
nice
right, take
weekend.
care.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
Julio. You too.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye, ladies. Oh.